In this installment of Bodybuilding versus the World, I wanted to discuss one particular type of person that attacks bodybuilding. And that person, that group of people, I refer to as the blue collar boob or the blue collar simpleton. And this type of person, they usually brag about how strong they are from doing a manual labor job alone, and how they don't need any gym or they don't need to train to build gym muscle. And just right off the bat, let me make this clear. This video is not about shitting on manual labor workers, because I've done manual labor jobs myself. It's just addressing that certain type of person that does these jobs and debunking their attacks on physical culture and training. And there are plenty of people who work physical jobs and they still go to the gym and train. So the purpose of this video is to dismantle that attack and that cope that they are somehow tough just because they may move boxes or carry ladders. And this blue collar cope and attack on bodybuilding, it often comes from a guy that's either skinny or has a skinny fat physique, or he might be kind of chubby. And you know that deep down he's jealous of muscles, and he's coping because he's saying that he's actually stronger because he has a physical job. And, that job could be anything from farming, unloading trucks at a warehouse, carrying construction material to work site, or picking cotton. I mean, it really doesn't matter. The cope is all the same from this type of person, and how they are much stronger because they do manual labor. And this guy who says this, he's got an unimpressive physique, and they all almost have the same story. It's about how a bodybuilder guy will show up at their job site and quit before the day is out because the work is just too tough. And it really is ridiculous, because I've heard the same story multiple times from these type of people. It's like they all have gotten together and they use the same thing. But basically, it's the blue collar cope excuse not to train. And the problem with most of these guys who work these jobs and are actually delusional enough to believe they're stronger than a bodybuilder who trains in strength and to build muscle, and who routinely goes to the gym and pushes heavier weights. These people, they really have no idea what they're talking about at all, because they've never set foot in a gym. First of all, there's a huge difference in getting in a workout, one that simply burns calories, which is what you're doing at a manual labor job. And then there is getting a good muscle building and strength workout, which is what you would do in a gym with weights. What the blue collar boob does not understand is there is a science behind bodybuilding, and everything we do is targeted to build muscle, build strength, promote recovery, proper nutrition, proper training, proper rest. Each body part is targeted and adequately worked, whereas the blue collar boob is just, they're definitely using muscles and stabilizers while lifting this and that on a job site, but there's no rhyme or reason to it. And they're burning calories, of course, but not every muscle is being targeted. Not every muscle is being adequately worked the way it would be in a gym with weights. The blue collar boob, they care little about fitness training, obviously, because they shit on it, but they often have a piss poor diet as well. They eat the worst things that you could find at a fast food restaurant or gas station food. And then they usually have vices like drinking beer and smoking cigarettes as well. And this is why you see so many of them with inadequate amounts of muscle mass, yet they boast about their physical job. And the truth is, most of these this type of person, they are getting poor nutrition. They're not getting proper recovery, probably not getting good sleep. They're not properly working each muscle group. And it's not like they're progressing in weight, really. Maybe one day they may pick up something heavier, but like I said, there's no consistency to it. So it's a big no. They are not stronger than, a bodybuilder that goes to the gym, 5 to 6 days a week. And like I said, this is simply just a cope coming from people who are bitter and jealous because they don't have muscle. And on the other side of things, there are plenty of manual labor workers who understand this, and that's why they still go to the gym to lift, and then they still eat properly to build muscle. What they do is they simply just reduce the days they go to the gym, since they're burning so many calories on a job site. They may go to the gym like 3 days a week, but they're still in there moving weight. And they understand this because you need proper recovery. And the blue-collar boob will often succumb to health problems later in life. They die early due to stress from being overworked, poor sleep, getting up too early for a job, poor diet, or work site diet, poor recovery. And the Catholic way and the healthy approach towards work is to, yes, work, but we also need to balance that with rest and enjoy leisure and recovery time. Your muscles, your body, your mind, you need time to recover. You need time with your family. You need time with your friends. You need time for your own hobbies. So overworking, lack of rest, poor nutrition will definitely not lead to superior strength or physique. It's just going to wear you down, age you, and ultimately be a detriment. That's all for this video. The next installment, I'll definitely be addressing another cope, another attack on bodybuilding. So look for the next one. Thanks.